Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about most important factor of renewable energy. So for the renewable energy, you can mix of renewable energy, and we have to understand why we need renewable energy: wind, solar, hydroelectric, geothermal, and biofuel. What are renewable energy resources? What are some example of renewable energy resources? Which renewable energy resources do we use in the UK? So if we focus on this UK renewable energy resources to generate heat and electricity, put this renewable in order from largest to small contributions to electricity generation. Largest contribution 29%, landfill gas 21%, solar PV 6%, onshore wind 4%, hydroelectric. Smallest contributors other bioenergy 12%, offshore wind 28%. So UK uses renewable energy resources to generate heat and electricity. Put this renewable in order from largest to smallest contributor to electricity generation. Largest contribution onshore wind 29%, other bioenergy 28%, offshore wind 21%, solar PV 12%, hydroelectric 6%, smallest contributions landfill gas 4%. Power energy or WTS fuels. For the fuels, gas is 42%, nuclear 21%, coal 9%, oil 2%, renewable 24.5%. Why do we need renewable energy resources? Why cannot we just continue to use non-renewable resources? CO2 is a 407 ppm, increased by 90 ppm in the last 90 years. Global warming 1.1 degrees Celsius in the past 200 years. Ocean acidifications, rising sea level 3.2 millimeters each year, decrease ice sheet mass, retrain glaciers, and decrease Arctic ice at a rate of 13% each decade. Research on renewable energy resource used in UK to answer the following question: how is the energy resources used to generate electricity? How much of UK electricity is currently generated from the resources, and how has this changed over time? What are the positive of using the energy resources? What are the negative of using the negative resources? Propeller blade, nacella containing generator, towers, wind turbine, wind farm, strong wind, clean hilltop, turbine in prevailing wind directions. The amount of power and therefore electricity a wind turbine can produce is largely based on wind velocity using the equipment. Power is equal to half PV cube. How much power can be generated in the situation? Power half PAV cube. Air density, sweep air velocities, power is measured in watt. UK has 9,220 wind turbines with a capacity of 20.1 gigawatt, sixth largest producer of the wind power in the world. In 2017, 17% of the UK electricity was generated from wind power. 25.2 megawatt Losing Energy Park is Bavarian, Swabia, Germany. Thermal solar panels are used to generate heat energy. Photovoltaic cells made from silicon turn sunlight directly into the electricity. 3.4% of the total electricity was generated by solar PV in the UK in 2017. South of UK has solar potential equal to Germany, which generates 7% of the electricity from solar PV. Solar panels are expensive. You need a lot of things, and they require rate such as cadmiums or indiums. An average UK house uses around 3 kW of energy each year. So geothermal energy equals to heat energy from the earth, decay of radioactive elements and residual heat from planetary formation 4.5 billion years ago. Water is pumped down into hot rock where it is heated. Steam can then be used to the heat building directly or generated electricity by spinning turbine. Cooling tower, generator, turbine, electricity pythons, home and building, injection well, cold water, steam, hot water, water is heated. 190 degrees Celsius granite 4.5 kilometer beneath Cornwall's United Dons Geothermal Energy Project has funding to build a pilot geothermal energy plant. 10 megawatt of electricity and 55 megawatt of heat. Geothermal energy beneath Cornwall's could meet all of the Cornwall demand for electricity and up to 20% of the UK demand. Hydroelectricity power harnesses the kinetic energy of running water. Water flow downward with gravity to spin a turbine. More reliable than solar and wind power, hydroelectricity dams are very expensive and can hurt wildlife. 1.5% electricity from hydroelectric schemes in the UK. 705 GWS per year. So biofuel either directly from plants or from waste. Main UK source are wheat and cooking wells. Bioethanols used as fuels and as petrol added to the increase octane and lower carbon emissions. Biodiesel used as fuels and used to reduce level of particulates and carbon monoxide in diesel powered vehicles. Biofuel make up 3% of the UK road and non-road fuels and 9% of the electricity generations. In 2016, 93,000 hectares were used to biofuel. 41,000 hectares of this what was to grow wheat. Ethical and environmental issues. Iceland geothermal and hydroelectrics. Costa Rica hydroelectric. Brazil biofuels. There are many important aspects actually happening. We from here we can observe the North America, Eurasians, North vehicles, Scarf, Ask, Western volcanized zones, Mid Atlanta ridge. There are many things happening. So Iceland lie on the mild Atlanta ridge is a region of sea floor spreading, lot of hot rocks, annual rainfall 2000 mm, 600 hot springs and 20 H temperature stream fields. So there are more other things happenings. Map of Costa Rica showing convergent plate boundaries and major volcanoes. So high conversation of the Rebar Dam and volcanoes. Annual rainfall 2,926 millimeter, fourth highest rainfall per capita. Renewable energy supplied 99% of the electricity in Costa Rica. 78% with the follow hydropowers, 10% geothermals and 10% wind. For 300 days in 2017, again in 218, Costa Rica generate all of its electricity from renewable energy sources. Lake Arenal Dam provide energy electricity to power 12% of Costa Rica. 90% electricity is former renewable, but 70% energy consumption in Costa Rica in form of transport which runs on petroleum. Costa Rica has 287 cars per 1,000 people, generate than the world and the Latin America average. Growth in car ownership has also made San Jones the most congested city in Latin America. Costa Rica goal is to be carbon neutral by 2021. Costa Rica hosted more than 5% of the world specific biodiversity. Despite its land mass covering 0.3% of the planet, dams can environmental and social consequences affecting previous health rivers, disruptions wildlife and displacing indigenous communities. Made from sugarcanes, Brazil is the second largest production of biotechnical after USA, produces 7.295 billion US gallons of ethanol in 2016, replaced 42% of the gasoline ends. 90% of the new car as flex fuels. Since 2003, the combination of sugarcane ethanol and the fixed fuels vehicles has reduced Brazil emissions of the carbon dioxide by more than 350 million tons. Consumer rainforest land, forestations and biodiversity. Emission from bioethanol are 90% lower than those of gasolines. Direct fuel emissions associated with the production and the land clearance use lot of water. Up to 4 liters of water are needed to produce 1 liter of ethanol produced. Research renewable energies another new country, Indonesia. What renewable energy resources are used? What percentage of the total energy use is from renewables? How is the country trying to increase their use of renewables? What problems may it face? The UK use a mix non-renewable and renewable fuels. Renewable energy resources are crucial for lowering carbon dioxide emissions and enabling a securing energy futures. Important renewable energy sources include wind, solar, geothermal, hydroelectrics, and biofuels. No energy resources is perfect. Each comes with their own positive and negative. Iceland, Costa Rica, and Brazil renewable energy case studies which is very important in the present situation. So in that particular situation, we can understand that renewable energy play a major role around the world. and we have to be very much careful about this renewable energy, and we need to be very much effective decisions for renewable energy. So if you have any kind of questions, you can communicate with me regarding this renewable energy. Thank you everyone for joining today's sessions.